Ah, what's up, guys? It's GoblinMaxxer. I found this ancient city here. It's very, well, it's already been looted. It's already been lit up, but there may still be one residual shrieker, which ultimately spills my demise. So there's a little bit of risk here. It's not completely safe 100%. So stay tuned if you want to see me get absolutely obliterated by a warden. But small news today. Uh, I tried to run some white noise overnight, and in the middle of the night when it was playing against the video's title, it was a bit of a lie. They said no mid-roll ads, but I hear this strange talking in my sleep, and I wake up and it's a freaking Granger ad. What do they even sell at Granger? Like farm tools, farm animals. You go there and they sell you a barn, and you have to lug it back on a trailer hitch. I don't know. But whatever it was, see, look, there's a transponder there. I could have died if there was a shrieker nearby. There's another one. I can't even see that one. But that was really fun. How they just bombard you with ads, even when it's on like a white noise video and you're trying to sleep. That's very fun, very nice. I've been trying to come up with a lot of banger tweets lately. However, I have not been doing too well. I think I made one that was like, I'm trying to do a bit more quote tweets, but I mean, I don't know whether it's just because my tweets are bad. Oh, well, there's the first one. I gotta get out of here. I really wish you could see a bit better when you're, under the influence of sculk. Not drugs. Not drugs. I'm not a druggie. Oh wow, that's the first pair first pair of diamonds I found. I mean, I hate to, sort of set some sort of, disingenuous tone, but I had actually gone through already and looted oh wait, no, not looted. I didn't loot this place, someone else did. I already went through and I cleared a lot of sculk, but those are the first diamonds I found. And also, I don't know if it's per player loot vaults on this server, or if it's just, if it is per player though, I may have to check for some chests to get some juicy drops. I could craft a recovery compass, even though I literally have a mod that shows me where I died. And I also have my coordinates in the top left of my screen at all times, so if it didn't work, I could just look at that. So yes, it does seem very redundant in my scenario to have a recovery compass, but it's a blue compass. It's so cool because it's blue. It's blue. Speaking of blue, uh, personally, I think I just want to talk about like I've never had like an outstanding blueberry. I've never really had outstanding blueberries. They're always just kind of like very muted in flavor. You think they tasted, a bit more like, I don't know, blue raspberry or something, where it'd be like, whoa, that's like really sour and, poignant. It's got a lot of punch to it. But you taste it and it's just like, oh, this is like a shadow for fruit. This isn't even really like a fruit. It's more like a hint, like a berry, because it's small. It's also just like, I mean, you could have made it a bit more. Okay, I'm not gonna wander over there. That's definitely not cleared area, and that will summon glowing sacks. That will absolutely summon a warden. So I'll just stay to the beaten path for now and try to find some diamonds. But yeah, I also did a bit of regular mining off camera. I'm gonna just start not. Damn. Oh dang, sorry. This was just straight up exposed. That's pretty cool. Fortune 3. Another A pickaxe making it splash. I'm gonna be in for a lot of rain up here. There's gonna be a lot of rain. It's gonna suck. But there's no rain right now, so this morning I tried to play some rain noise. But it's basically like if you want to like feel like it's raining, but it's not actually raining. You just play rain noise. It's pretty much like LARPing the weather. I don't know why I found that idea interesting, and as soon as I started playing it, it was very obvious that it was a poor decision because it's just like, well, first off, I'm playing it off a TV, so the sound quality was just very poor. Uh, because the speakers aren't that great on the TV. It just sucked. It just sucked. So I gotta say that was a very disappointing experience. Trying to, pretend like it's gonna be, you know, pretty much every other day. Like it's only cloudy today, it's not raining, and I'm like, oh man, I miss the rain, even though I'm going to experience it like 180 something rest of the days of the year, which I find hilarious. Probably even more actually, probably like 300 days of the year. But I want to know what the rain's like now. Thank goodness I wasn't standing over them behind the cheese Louise. What a sucked. What is this? What are you? This is an open eye blossom? What? Is that like a rare flower? I've never seen that before. That's crazy. I also made another Reddit post today about how gold trims, which are made of gold, should. Someone's base is. Oh, someone's base is here, and I just mined all the sculk. Okay. Uh, I don't think it's that big of a deal because their base is like in here. So I don't think they mind if I mine the sculk out here. If they do, I'm gonna have to completely mine out another ancient city and then and then replace the sculk one by one in this one. That would be miserable. But back to the Reddit post. Gold armor trims. They're made of gold. So it should also, cause piglins to be neutral towards you. And of course in the Minecraft suggestions subreddit, which is where I posted it, uh, it's like, oh, don't post stuff that's already been posted before. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll actually be, responsible. I'll look up as people have posted it before. And sure enough, they have, you know. And the general response has been like, oh, this is too overpowered. This is not, if I just have a trim and I apply it to a piece of armor, then I could have like netherite and not have to worry about piglins. Like this is unbalanced. Now, personally, I didn't agree with that because it's like, well, I mean, getting trims are expensive, like especially when you try to duplicate them. It's not, like super trivial to just like get a trim and put it on a piece of armor, but at the same time, like there are some trims which are like super easy to get. Like, I think the ones from shipwrecks, like Coast and stuff, those are very easy to get, like at least just one of. So my compromise was, well, you could just make it so that you have to have a whole set uh, trimmed in order to get that piglin neutrality. And so that was my recommendation. I posted it to like the suggestions subreddit and then the Minecraft subreddit, and people seem pretty mixed on it. It has like 50-50 a vote down vote ratio, which to be honest, I think those are the most productive posts that you can make in the subreddit instead of, just the ones that get a bunch of upvotes. One, because I'm coping, but two, because, you get people with different opinions, and especially if they comment about it, uh, you can end up getting, some meaningful discussion out of it. Because it's not just people like fawning over something, it's people, with a conflict of interest, resolving it in the comment section. And there are other times where I do that, and it's just because I'm like trolling, and I'm intentionally just ruffling people's feathers in order to, I don't know, get views on my post. That isn't even like, honestly, like as much as like I am, I think, decent at the Reddit stuff, it really just feels non-productive most of the time because it's like, sure, I can make like a Reddit post and it does well, but like, it rarely feels like what I do brings traffic to my YouTube channel, which is the main goal of it. And At this point, I just don't really have a good idea what to do in terms of that. Found some more diamonds. Let's make it splash. Awesome, awesome. I think I'm gonna start adding a watermark to my posts. However, that may get me in trouble for advertising, and as such, I might get banned. But my compromise is that, like, I don't know. I think I'm honestly just gonna have to send it and hope I don't get, immediately terminated from the subreddit. Because if I did, though, it'd kind of suck. Although there was one instance where when I made a Reddit post, it actually did get me traction on my videos. It was because, like, I had posted something about, to the Ask Woman subreddit, like, about, hey, woman, if you transformed into a man, like a stack cans on their big jiggly belly, how would you feel? It was something completely stupid, and I got banned from the subreddit for posting that. Then I was like, well, I mean, that was a bit of a bust because I wanted to ask the question genuinely, uh, you know, well, genuinely, ironically, I guess. No, I would have been interested in what they had to say about that, but yeah, I was like, well, this is a complete bust. I got banned from a subreddit, and I did take that kind of personally. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try my luck with one of these meme subs. Because it's got the sort of the flow of the meme. Like, yeah, the headline. There's like the question I asked about the big jiggly belly and the can stacking, and then yeah, my description, which is like, I'm just curious or something. I don't even remember. And then there's, the ban message on the bottom that says, my content was removed and that I was banned from the server. And I was like, this flows like a meme. I should post this to a meme subreddit. And of course, being an old person, I don't know any of the good meme subreddits anymore. Because, I may be online a lot of the time, but I'm not chronically online. Well, I guess I am like chronically online, but I'm not like with it. So I say that I'm not chronically online, but it's like whatever. So I posted to like fudge. I forget the name, but it's like numbers. The numbers. It's one of those subreddits with a bunch of numbers in the name. And it's like whatever. But yeah, it ended up doing pretty well. And because I had like posted like 5 times to the women's subreddit, I guess someone went through, saw that I did that, and was like, "Yo, look at this dude's profile." Because it's hilarious. They've posted this 5 times actually to the women's subreddit. And I was like, oh my goodness. This is like the best thing I possibly could have asked for. This is the best possible comment I could have gotten on this post. Because people are going to be clicking through my profile and seeing that I post my YouTube videos to my Reddit. And I'm going to be completely honest, I don't think I got a single view from that on my YouTube videos. But on my Reddit posts of my YouTube videos, the amount of views just freaking skyrocketed. I think I got like 2,000 views on some of those posts. And they weren't even like the main ones. It was just like some random post. Let's see. I do want to mine a bit of gold as well here. But I think that's ultimately the goal for what I want to do on Reddit. I want to get people to like click on my profile so they can see my YouTube videos and click on my YouTube videos and somehow make the YouTube videos related to the stuff I post about. So, people also have an incentive to click on you. How to do that exactly, I have no clue, if I'm going to be completely honest, but I mean, that's the goal. And personally, I think it's a pretty reasonable goal. I don't think it's, going to be too difficult to do something like that. Dang, we're almost out of durability on this thing. You know what, let's break this thing before we call it an episode, because personally, oh, thank goodness I kept going. There's just, gosh, that one meme with the people mining towards the diamonds. It's just like every time you play Minecraft, it just rings more and more true. Because if you keep mining, you just get more diamonds. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that meme was like literally based off of well, originally it was like a comic, right? I wouldn't be surprised if the original comic was based off of, Minecraft. Because it's like you're mining for diamonds. Like, why would you be mining for diamonds? Why not put something like gold? And I think the only logical explanation is that that person was one way or another influenced by Minecraft. That's the only possible explanation. It's not because diamonds are heavily mined for in other parts of the world. No, it's uh, it's definitely because of Minecraft. Brace yourselves for the tool break sound here. Any second now. Any second. Okay, it's gonna be a bit more than any second. It's gonna be more like 2 seconds. Or 3 seconds. Or 4 seconds. Or 5. There we go. I broke it. We're at 64 levels. Jeez, I didn't even see that. That's crazy. But if you enjoyed my epic Reddit advice once again, and me talking about statistics and, I don't know, rain, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed to the video. Otherwise, that's all I got for you. See you.